Hi, my name is Josh Patino. I am originally from Minnesota. I did my undergraduate degree at Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah. I did an undergraduate degree. I got a Bachelor of Science in Exercise and Wellness. And after that, I went ahead and became an NC2A Division III men's head soccer coach at Southern Virginia University. I did that for about 3 years, and then 5 months ago, I moved my family from Virginia to Washington, to Spokane, and I accepted an assistant soccer coach job here at Gonzaga University. What I just showed you is Luger Field, and so I am in the press box at Luger Field, and this is where I will spend most of my time this fall, and where I spent most of my time so far in the spring. I have a wife. I've been married for 5 years, and in that time we have 2 kids. I have a 2-year-old and a 3-month-old as of yesterday. Why does the MASAA program here at Gonzaga appeal to me? Well, number one, I've been a head coach for 3 years in college, and in the 3 years I've been able to do a lot of things firsthand and be really at the center of the whole college athletic experience. However, I've realized that there's a lot that I don't know. There's a different perspective that I like to understand and have a better foundation, a greater knowledge base, and that's from the athletic administration side coming down rather than from my perspective going up. So that really appeals to me. I think the second thing is I have a entrepreneurial side to me, and I've been able to start 2 sport management companies. Both of them were in Utah. One was a little bit smaller and very specific to soccer. And so I did indoor training at the soccer facility, and I facilitated all of it. And I rented out the space and got turf and was able to make some money off of that as well. And then we got bigger and joined World Sports Partners, which still exists today. They've grown to 3 indoor training centers now. And I was a part of the first when I built it, and I walked away from that when I went to Southern Virginia University to coach. So I think, in the back of my mind, that still is something that I'm extremely interested in. I think that industry alone is something that I would still love to be a part of, whether it's by myself or part of a group. But a sport management, athletic development, player development, athletic training, and having my own facility is something that I've always thought of to have in the back of my mind. Something down the road as I develop and kind of get a little bit more settled down. I think that's something that interests me enough, and I think the course, the MASAA program, everything from athletic administration to how to manage facilities, as well as I think that, like I said, the perspective from a client, and then it's different as a college coach and how I deal with my players and to other paying clients. So it's something that I'm just interested in. I'm hopeful that the MASAA program will give me a greater knowledge base. Lastly, I think I don't have this set in stone, but I've been able to see Mike Roth in action here, and we're in close quarters because of the Volcar Center being built, and so I've seen him, and I think that's something that I may want to do later on down the road, is become an athletic director at the collegiate level. I want to coach as long as I can, but I think I'm at a good time at a point in my life where the MASAA program it's a good time to do it, and it's a good time to complete it, especially when my kids are young. I think it'd be tough later on when I'm a little bit more settled and the kids are older, but now's a good time where they're both still young and I can still take the time to do my education. So that's something that I'm interested in as well. How do I use the mission statement in my work? There's really, for me, it's twofold. I think even before coming to Gonzaga, something that was really interesting to me is how much service is done here, and I'd say that's the first thing for me is that's a part of who I am my whole life, just being able to give back and to give. That's why I'm a coach, is to be able to give to the athletes, to give them a great experience, an experience better than the one that I had as in college. But going into the second piece and the final piece is developing the whole person. And I love that Gonzaga embodies this development of the holistic person. And for me, those have always been the academic, emotional, social, physical, and spiritual side. And so as a coach, that's something that I always want to bring into my athletes, and something that I use every day. Even as a coaching staff, we talk about how do we develop them to be better, and there's a balance in that. And so I think those are the 2 things that I use in my work every day and in the community that is part of the mission statement is, number 1, service, and 2, developing the holistic person. Thank you.